Here we go. Texas versus Ohio State. A rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here we go. Texas versus Ohio State. A rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To the air, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks into the clear. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the run. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Wow, that is dedication to this running game. 3rd down and goal. You give it to the running back. And let's give credit to that offensive line. Good job of getting low and getting movement in the trenches there to give him enough room to get into the end zone.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Took a shot at the return, but steps out of the 24. Toss play to the outside. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Gets made on the out route. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. In the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one.
Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. Smith. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. And here he goes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy.
He's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. They'll bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Longhorns. They couldn't stop him there.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Testing the right side here. Breaks free. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense already has one 4th-down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's gotten 2 on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Pass caught, second down now. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Look out, room to run here. He's got the first and still going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Makes the grab. It's Tate. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. What a stiff headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Sayin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He keeps it on the design run. First down, looking for more now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Hand off to the right side. And that run produces a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Press coverage now from these DBs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. back to throw. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Tate. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Design quarterback run. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. On the move now. They'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Off the play fake, they're going to pass it. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Going for a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be...
Oh, and it's blocked. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's running out of time here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Throwing for his running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 4. Here we go. Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's quarterback sneak. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The ball is picked off.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.